Yeah. I like the blue. I like the blue. I like the blue. I like the blue. Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell for the latest videos. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing homemade flan. So I just want to show you some of the products we're using. It's so easy, you guys. If you love flan, you can easily make it at home. But what you do need, though, that people don't know is you want to have 2 of these pans. This is actually going to go into this pan, which is going to be a water bath for the flan. So basically, it's basic ingredients. I'm doubling the batch. I'm doing 2 cups of sugar. We're going to go ahead and cook that on the stove, which I will show you. I'm using 6 eggs, 2 14-ounce cans of the sweet condensed milk, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, and then 1 can of 12 fluid ounces of the evaporated milk. And let's get started. Okay guys, so you just want to start by putting 2 cups of sugar into your pan on a very low heat and go ahead and let that simmer down. This is actually going to be like that caramel topping that you always see on top of the flan. So we're just going to let that settle down and I will show you how it liquefies. I just put the stove on so it's on a very low heat. I'm going to be using a wooden spoon. Guys, this gets very hot. Please be careful using sugar after it's been heated. It really could, I've gotten burnt before, so just be careful. So just let that settle down on a low heat. You'll see it starting to liquefy, which I'll show you. We're starting to get broken down. I'm going to go ahead and start opening these cans. Again, I'm using the sweet condensed milk. I'm using 2 of these and 1 of the evaporated milk. So I'm going to open these up. Okay guys, so I got the cans opened. Okay, I'm just going to put them off to the side because first you want to go ahead and get 6 eggs into your bowl. And I would recommend doing that first so in case any shells do happen to break out, you can easily remove them from the mix. You don't want shells in your flan. So you're going to do 6 eggs, okay? Full eggs, you want the yolk and everything. Okay, so we're at 5. So we're at 6 now. All right, so get that, go ahead and set that off to the side. All right, guys, so now you got your 6 eggs in your dish. Your next step is you want to do 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Okay, you can use the imitation, that's fine. 1, 2. You're going to pour your evaporated milk in. 1 can. Get that off to the recycling side. My sink's right here, so. And then 2 cans of the sweetened condensed milk, and you're gonna get that right in there as well. And make sure you get it all out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a spoon real quick. That off to the side. Grab your other can. So you're using 2 of these. So at this point, your sugar is just kind of like settling down. You want to get it liquefied to that caramelization. So that's your caramel topping for the flan. So while I'm mixing this, I just have that sugar on a very low heat, letting it kind of break down. You got to be careful with your sugar. It can burn really fast, so please do not use a high heat when cooking that sugar. All right, you're just going to go ahead and whip this up. You can use a whisk if you want, which I might get because you want to break down those eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a whisk. Okay. Got your whisk, okay? And just go ahead, see how I'm beating that up. You want to break those eggs down. Guys, this is so freaking simple and delicious. I love flan. And it's so funny because I used to buy flan from my friends or like, you know, in my area people would walk around and sell you flan for, you know, say $5-10 and I'd buy it. I'm like, why am I buying the flan? I can make it myself, and just started making it myself. This is caramel flan. You can do pumpkin flavor, chocolate. There's different flavors, of course, you can do as well. So I just go ahead and did that. So that's what it looks like. So we're going to get back to the sugar now. That's what it looks like when it's all mixed up. I'm just still waiting on the sugar. Like I said, I just do it really slow. But in the meantime, what I did is I put my stove on 350 and I set the timer for 1 hour and 10 minutes, only because I'm letting it preheat. But you want to put the flan in the oven for at least 1 hour. You don't want to overcook your flan, but you also don't want to undercook it either. So about 1 hour in the oven at 350. Okay, guys? I'm going to show you this. So once the pan starts getting pretty hot, you'll see how that's starting to caramelize. You want to keep stirring it. The sugar can burn very quickly. You don't want burnt sugar. You will definitely have that taste to it. So you're just going to keep slowly stirring this sugar while it breaks down. Your mixture is breaking down. I'm just going to show you the pans I'm using. I'm using this glass pan that fits really well into this other glass pan, because what you're doing is you're actually making a water bath for your pan. So I'm going to go ahead and place this glass pan inside here. The caramel is going to go at the bottom, and I'll show you how to do that next. You can see the sugar is starting to break down to a very thin consistency. Okay, so you're just going to keep stirring this, and I'll show you how it looks at the very end. Okay, so this is what it's starting to look like, guys. We're almost done. Just a heads up, when you're using this sugar and you're heating it up, it does get hard very quickly once it hits the cold. So you want to make sure you maintain that heat to the sugar. So as soon as you're done putting that sugar into your pan over here, you want to get that pan right into the sink so that sugar does not stick and get really hard onto your pan, or you're going to have to use hot water to get it off. So just a heads up. I've done it before, so I just want to give you that tip. So just keep going. Okay, guys, this is what it should look like. I mean, you can even still break down these little pieces that are still not completely broken down, which it will do naturally. I did already shut my stove off. The stove is still pretty hot, because you don't want to overcook your sugar. At this point, do you see that caramel consistency, that beautiful color we have going? This is going to be poured directly into this pan right here. Okay, so we're just going to let that break down a little bit more. Again, I shut my heat off already. Okay, you have to work quick with this, because once the sugar starts to get cold again, it will harden up. So I'm going to go ahead, see everything's pretty much melted. I'm going to go ahead and get this right into this pan. Okay, guys, the caramel is in the pan. I'm taking my mixture and putting it right over top. Pour that right in. It's going to go right to the top. That's why I'm using this container. Okay, get that all in there. You got to be pretty quick with this. All right, I'm putting this off to the side, because next you want to put water inside this second pan, because we're doing a water bath. So you want to get water inside the second pan for the water bath. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my tea kettle. You see it? Try not to get it. Don't get it in your flan, but try to get it right in there. This gets very heavy, so be careful. You're going to fill it up as high as you can go without it spilling. Okay, that's it. So you see it's pretty high up there. I don't know if you can tell. I got a little water in there, but it's fine. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, what I'll do is just mix the top up. A little water got right there. So you got to mix that up. Go ahead and get this right into the oven. Like I said, it's 350. 350 for 1 hour. You want to go ahead and pop this in. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so the flan is finally out of the oven. As you can see, there's just a little mark there because I did stick a knife in just to make sure that it was completely done. If you want to check the consistency, you just put a knife in the middle and make sure it comes out smoothly. That's what it looks like underneath. So what I'm going to do is just let this cool off a little bit and then transfer it into a pan. You want to do it kind of quickly because you don't want that caramel at the bottom to seize up and then harden. So you're going to let it cool off for, say, about 20 minutes to a half hour, and then go ahead and flip it into a pan, which I will show you. And then you're going to go ahead and transfer it to the refrigerator. Okay, guys, so what you want to do is, now that this is semi-cooled, you want to go along the, hold on, sorry, I'm using my left hand here. You want to go along the edge, okay, just to loosen that up. Because when you flip it, you don't want it breaking. Okay, so just go ahead and loosen that up the sides. All right, so once that's done, I'm going to show you the pan I'm going to use. I just rinsed this out. This was this was in the cabinet, so that's why it looks like that. So I'm just using this kind of like roaster pan. You can get at any store, like the dollar store even. They're pretty cheap. I get a 10-pack at ShopRite. But so what you want to do is take this pan, all right? You're going to put it right directly over. We'll do it this way. See how I put it right directly over? I'm going to hold this pan with my left hand. I'm going to go under the flan pan with my right hand and flip it over. And I will show you how that looks. Okay, so it's all flipped in the pan. This is what it looks like. This is the final look of it. It looks so good. Now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator overnight. You guys don't have to if you want to eat it the same day. I would just at least chill it for about 3 to 4 hours so it does set. But yeah, it's delicious. This is caramel flan. If you guys have any questions, please definitely comment below. I hope you enjoy this video and look out for more to come. So I'm just like waiting for my flan to get done. So I'm staying downstairs. And look at my little Pippi up there. Pipsqueak, you sleeping? She's so small.